Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody can hear my voice and see the presentation on the screen. Okay. So, yet another Saturday evening, end of the week, and we are back with analysis of the test, which hopefully you should have given during this entire week. Right? This was the test 5. Okay, Namra, I hope you will be doing it sometime next week then. Gautam, don't ask that you have a doubt. Just type it out. We'll save a lot of time like that. Yes, you do have a GK lecture tomorrow. Yes, 11:30. Yes, 11:30 you do have a GK lecture tomorrow. I'll be sending the schedule by tonight. Okay. So, for those who have given the model paper, how was it? Right, you have already given 4 of them. You have analyzed 4 of them. This is the 5th one. How was it? Lengthy. Okay. What about the others? Logical reasoning was tough. Aditya says these papers are getting relatively tough. Obviously, we will be increasing the difficulty level, right? There's no point in giving easy ones. Math wasn't easy, okay? Lengthy. Okay, Shashwat found it lengthy but easy. Okay. Pranav says puzzles were large. Yes, Pranav, I agree. And there are 3 puzzles if I'm not mistaken. And each one was tougher than the next. Yes, it took me some time to crack them, right? Usually, because somebody asked me during the week and I was surprised. Okay, generally the puzzles are not that tough. So somebody asked me during the week about these puzzles. So I just took a glance at them and I discovered that although they were not impossible, but they were medium to difficult level puzzles, right? And if you're able to crack these puzzles, then guaranteed any puzzle in the exam can be cracked by you. Okay, Shrikar. Okay, a lot of them have given the Christ exam this week. Okay, fine. So let us start the analysis of the paper. We'll quickly go through the questions which need solving. Else, I'll be giving you the answers to as many of them as possible. And at the end, if time permits, then we'll do something. Okay. Chalo. No, nice, Shrikar. Okay. Kavya says solving puzzles wasted a lot of time. Right. So again, see, usually puzzles are easily solved, but in this paper, if the puzzles were tough, then the moment you took a look at it and you discovered that tough, did you continue solving them, or did you intelligently decide to go to the other easier questions and commit to the beginning? Right. That's what it checks. Right. Even if they are difficult, would you do it in the middle of the paper, or are you smart enough to understand that they are not to be done now, they are to be done at the end if time permits? That strategy is what is going to help you. That strategy is going to help you. Right? Okay. So, as usual, the moment I get the paper, I take a look at all the instructions. 1/4 negative 4 sections, 140 objective questions. Okay. Starting with English, then maths, then reasoning, then GK. Okay. Quickly running through them. The first section of English, sentence correction, seems like synonyms, some vocab based questions, some fill in the blanks, grammar based something, rearrangement of sentences, again fill in the blanks. 30 questions are easy, and then one passage of 10 questions. Okay. Then mathematics. Okay, 2-3 liners seem long. Okay. Then 61, then comes reasoning, 61 to 65, all verbal seems like verbal. Now this seems like a puzzle, long puzzle. Syllogisms. Okay. Some sort of question, again a puzzle. Again a puzzle, interesting. Then finally GK current affairs. Okay. So I have gone through the paper. The English section does not seem very lengthy because 3/4 of it is purely vocab and grammar based. One single RC of about 10 questions. Mathematics, I have not seen the individual questions, but some of them are pretty 3 to 4 lines long. So even if they are easy, it will take some time to read and understand the question. The reasoning section, 3 puzzles. Now before reading the puzzles, if I see 3 puzzles, I'm generally happy because I get it. Puzzles are easy for me, but 3 puzzles may take some time, right? So I will start in the very order that I'm assuming that the GK section is done, right? I'll not be doing the GK section. I'll just send you the answer key at the end. But let's assume that we take about 15 minutes and we are done with the GK questions of 40, right? So I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to start. I'm assuming that the GK current affairs section was done in about 15 minutes. Now I'm going to move ahead to the English, the very first section of the paper, that is verbal ability and reading comprehension. So the first 5 questions, I have to identify if there is any grammatical error in any of these parts. So let's see. Starting from the first one, deposing in front of a local court. Okay, that's the error. Parliament may declare Delhi was an. Okay, this is the error. Delhi government cannot have exclusive executive powers as it would be against national interests. The center told the Supreme Court. For question 3, what is the error in question 3? The Delhi government cannot have supreme powers. Seems as if there is no error. Oh, okay. Got it. Delhi is a specific word. So article 4th, the gang of burglars allegedly something. The gang of burglars, blah blah blah, license. Okay, does not seem to have any error in it. From a careful, it is evident that the accident had been occurred. Okay, had been occurred is incorrect. So A, B, A, E and C. Pretty simple, right? At least 3 or 4 to easily could have been, because I've got at least 3 or 4 minimum from these questions because it's not very difficult, right? In the first one, you don't depose in front of a local court. You depose before a local court. Then an UT, it will be a UT because U is pronounced as a consonant, y sound. So a UT. Then the Delhi government, the definitive article is required. 4th one does not seem to have any error in it. 5th one had been occurred. No, had the accident had occurred. Had के साथ been नहीं, वो सब नहीं आएगा. Right? Which one? Vanshika, in the second one, why isn't there a the before the parliament? Which parliament? If you say the, then you should know for sure that which parliament you are talking about. When here, which parliament? Are you talking about the parliament at the center or the parliament of the state? So parliament. And plus, when there are multiple errors, you go with the larger error, right? Saying an UT is much more of a problem, and hence that should be the thing. Parliament made it clear. Of course, the parliament would be nice, but the larger error is saying an UT. That is definitely an error. And hence an UT, we catch it as the error. Right? Parnika. In question 3, it should be the Delhi government. Because you are referring you know which specific government you are talking about. So you don't say Delhi government, you say the Delhi government. No. A luxurious vehicle is when you are describing a vehicle. Luxury vehicle is a type of vehicle. Mercedes is when you say Mercedes is a luxurious vehicle, you are saying the vehicle has a lot of comforts in it. But Mercedes is classified as a luxury vehicle. Sports vehicle, luxury vehicle, commercial vehicle. So luxurious is you are describing it. Luxury vehicle, you are defining it as a class or certain class of vehicle. So luxurious vehicle nahi. Luxury vehicle is correct. Correct? Okay. Made away with. In which one, Aditya? Fourth one. Yes, made away with. Made away with means they escaped. They stole and escaped with something. So to make away with something is to steal and to escape with something. So they made away with a luxury vehicle. That's correct. No error. right? Okay, so I guess all 5 we got here. Moving to the next one. Sentence has been given with something in bold, alternatives. Which one improve? Okay, sentence improvement from the alternatives. Okay. 6th one. He said businesses will have to strive for top performance. He said, past tense, will be held accountable, will be held accountable. C should be the answer to this one. 7th one. Banks are exploring the feasibility of incorporating blockchain solution. For doing, you don't do payments, you make payments. In order to make payment process, you are making a process faster. So in order to make payments processes faster. He is not only known for his learning, but also for his wealth. Not only known, he's known for 2 things, right? He's known not only for his learning, but also for his wealth. So B, not only, he's known not only for his, not only, but also, साथ में आना चाहिए. I worked in the school since 2010 and it's continuing. So I have been working in this school since 2010. His son is now out of reach due to bad company. No, bad company means बिगड़ गया. So out of control is the word that we are looking for. Did you get these? Right? At least 3 of them we could have got. 3 to 4 to minimum. Question 7 mein, why not A? Question 7. Banks are exploring the feasibility of incorporating blockchain solution with a view to make payments processes faster, cheaper and more. Are exploring the feasibility of incorporating blockchain in order to make you with a view to make नहीं, in order to make is better, with a view to make. अगर D ना होता तो A could have been a substitute, but between A and D, in order to make simpler and much better, right? Simpler and much better. Yes. Question 10th. His son is now out of sight is नजर से बाहर. अब अगर बैड कंपनी में बेटा है, बैड कंपनी की वजह से वो नजर के बाहर चला जाएगा या बिगड़ जाएगा? When somebody is in bad company, does that person go out of sight, नजरों से दूर, या out of control? Yes. That bad company is the indicator कि बेटा बिगड़ गया है. So when a person is spoiled because of bad company, you say he's out of control. So definitely C has to be the answer in that one. Right? Chalo. Okay. Moving on to the next set of questions. Fill in the blanks. Something has been omitted. Best fits. Okay. 11th one. In the Dash public market yard at Yangon, Yellava was the Dash cotton farmer who had come to sell her produce. Public market है. Trailing, flopping, extending, spreading. Sprawling means large. Right? So, and lone cotton farmer हो सकता है. So 11th के लिए definitely we can have D as the answer. 11th one definitely D can be the answer. Right? 11th one definitely D makes sense. Then going ahead, 12th one. While the yard wears a dash look, farmers make a dash to private ginning mills. Okay. Deserted look, farmers make a beeline. So 12th, we are looking at B. For 13th, forecasters are eagerly watching a dash over the Malay Peninsula, which the Indian Met Department expects to cross into South Andaman Sea to dash as a low pressure area. Okay, forecaster, something to do with meteorology. Okay, so we generally use the word disturbance in that. So 13th, we can say A, right? Disturbance to cross into South Andaman Sea to convert into a low pressure area. Okay, makes sense. 14th, tremendous uncertainty now dash the grain market as overseas supplier and Indian importers do not know what will dash hit them next. Okay, so C definitely my answer in this one. And 15th के लिए, no one in the policy making circle seems to be concerned about dash the basic issues that the input that dash addressing the issues. So E should be my answer. To make a beeline for something is सीधा कोई चीज को देखा, you immediately walk straight towards it. So to make a beeline towards something is to walk straight forward towards something, right? Stymie means to confuse. Stymie means to flummox or to confuse. So when you are unable to understand something, you have been stymied. Okay, 13th one में forecasters are eagerly watching a disturbance over Malay Peninsula, which the Indian Met Department expects to cross into South Andaman Sea to convert as a low pressure area. Okay, what's the problem with that? Ayush, what's the problem with that? 13th, any problems with 13th? Into नहीं होगा. Why not? Into the South Andaman Sea. A disturbance बिल्कुल हो सकता है आयुष. Why not? And anyway, that is not the error. We don't have to catch the error, right? That's given. We just have to put the underlined. We have to put the word in the blanks. So 15th one mein, why not D? No one in the policy making circles seems to be concerned about discussing the basic issues that helps. Okay, grammatically ये नहीं आ सकता. Issues plural है, helps is singular. अगर help होता तो D ले आ सकता था. आदित्य, in the 15th one, basic issues that help, not helps. A very minor point, but grammatically also you need to check, and that's why D is eliminated. Right? That needs to be plural. Okay. Chalo. Moving on. Standard usage. Okay. Sentence correction. So 16th to 20th. First, I'll give you the answers, and then if you want any of them to be explained, I'll do that, or else we can quickly move ahead. So 16th to 20th is right. You can check, and if any explanation is required, then you can put them up. 19th one, okay. 17th one, okay. 17th and 19th, okay. 18th also. चलो भाई 16th and 20th भी बोल ही दो. Okay, 17, 18 and 19. Fine. 17th one. From the 16th century onwards, people started feeling disdainful and self-conscious about their body and its products. That led to a heightened focus on emotional and bodily regulations. Okay, what's the error in the 17th one? 17th one mein, sentence A is good enough. I don't see any problem in the first one itself. So there's no problem in the first one. D is better 17th mein. Okay. From the 16th century onwards, a growing disdain for and self-consciousness. For and self-consciousness. What is this? For and self-consciousness grammatically doesn't make any sense. Millie, 17th mein C mein for and so does not make any sense. Millie, C mein to this for and does not make any sense. I know Aditya, I'm solving for Millie first. Right, Millie? Okay. D mein, the heightened focus on emotional and bodily regulations started from the 16th century onwards, when people felt disdain and self-consciousness about the body and its products. About the body, self-consciousness about their body better होगा ना, because self-consciousness है. So self-consciousness is always for your own body. तो the body क्यों आएगा? And the heightened focus started from this when people nahi. From the 16th century onwards, people started feeling this, which led to this. A is grammatically better than D. Right? Self-consciousness about their... See, you won't feel self, you will be conscious about the body. but you will be self-conscious about your own body, right? Self-conscious hai. If it is general, then it won't be self-consciousness. Correct? And it's not technically very wrong, but traditional rules of English, A follows the best. Right? 17th one. Chalo, Shrikar wanted 16th and 20th, Gautam wanted 16th and 20th also. 16th mein, the running of large businesses consist of getting somebody to make something that somebody else sold, make something, sold, tenses. The running of a large business consists of getting somebody to make something that somebody else will sell to somebody else for more than it costs. Tenses are followed. A does not follow the tenses. Again, sell something, made. The tenses are wrong in the other ones. So 16th one, Shrikar, 16th one, got it? Okay. Now somebody wanted the 18th one as well. Chalo, 18th one, let's take a look at it. We are forced to fall back on fatalism as an explanation of irrational events. Okay? We are forced to falling back. ये तो बिल्कुल नहीं है. We are forced to fall back on fatalism as explanation. As explanation नहीं. यहाँ पे article हो तो better है. So A and D के बीच में we are forced to fall back on fatalism. Fall back to fatalism as an explanation of irrational events. Fall back to. You don't fall back on. Fall back upon होता तो शायद मैं confuse हो जाता. But fall back on is definitely not great. फॉल बैक अपॉन होता तो शायद सोचना पड़ता, बट फॉल बैक ऑन तो डेफिनेटली नहीं है. फॉल बैक टू इज फाइन. सो 18th D and 19th, creativity in any field is regarded not only as valuable for itself but also as a service to the nation. Creativity in any field is not regarded only, ये तो बिल्कुल नहीं. Creativity in any field is not only regarded as valuable but also as a service. Creativity is regarded not only as not only regarded as valuable. See, the regard is, it is regarded as valuable, it is also regarded as a service. So this not only आगे की तरफ जाएगा तो better है. So 19th के लिए C. Right? 19th के लिए C. Valuable and service both are what it is regarded as. Not only is it regarded as valuable but also as a service. So not only बीच में नहीं आना चाहिए. Yes, Vanshika, fall back upon would have been better. Fall back on, no, not so great. For 19th D, Vanshika, creativity in any field is regarded not only as valuable in itself, is regarded not only as valuable but also is not. See, the valuable and service are both what they are regarded as. तो regarded के बीच में not को नहीं डालना चाहिए. Right? The regarded portion is for valuable and as a service. So this not interrupts it in between. So put not ahead. Not only regarded as valuable but also regarded as a service. So D is not better. C is better. How is this different from a similar one we did above? There, not only negative sense में आता है. Go back to that example and check. Check whether the negative is applied to both the concepts or not applied to both the concepts. जो दोनों not only but also का जो format होता है, उसके अंदर is it necessary that the negative should apply to both or the verb is applying to both? Check that, you will get the structure. Right? Chal. Then moving on. 21 to 25, it's actually easy because it's a single set and they have to be rearranged, right? First, second, third, fourth and fifth, right? It's actually one single jumbled passage. So the arrangement is C A B E D. C is obviously a starter. The finance minister promised us a roadmap for investment and employee growth within 90 days. Right? 90 days, 3 months, but 5 months have passed and the roadmap is yet to be published. Time is passing. The honeymoon period that the public gave to all new governments will soon be over. Soon discontent will begin, and that and not the nitpicking context or should be driving the consideration of a proposal of foreign reserves. So C A B E D. Straightforward. Correct. C A B E D is what we are looking at in this particular case. Why not CBAD? Okay. On July 8th, the finance minister promised us a roadmap for investment. Time is passing, honeymoon period. See, roadmap and roadmap connects C and A. The word roadmap connects C and A. See, that and not the nitpicking should be driving the consideration. That refers to what? That refers to discontent. So the discontent will begin. The discontent and not the nitpicking contest should be driving the force. So E के बाद ही D आना चाहिए. तमन्ना? Right. Okay. Moving ahead. The one essential dash factor. Okay. Let's take a look at 26 to 30. B, C, E, C, and A. The one essential indispensable factor in a company being able to create the right customer experience that is so necessary for its continued survival is its people. A company will have it among its employees, planners, enablers, and doers. But doesn't pay to forget that all of them are people and their roles can never be compartmentalized in a rigid fashion. Right? Mushrooming, yes, a mushroom grows very fast. So mushrooming means something which is growing very fast. If something grows very fast in large numbers, it is said to be mushrooming. So when you say something is mushrooming, it means it is growing in large numbers and very quickly. 29th May, dash in a marginalized in a rigid faction. See, what they are saying that although there are different roles, you cannot say that every role is different. Right? It can be intermixed. That's what they're trying to say. And so you cannot strictly say that enabler will only do enabling or X department ka banda will do only X. Right? A person can play multiple roles. That is exactly what the passage is giving to us as a sense. So 29th will not be marginalized. Okay. They're talking about different departments, but not that each department is separate, right? There can be overlap of functions. So it's not compartmentalized in a rigid manner. Chal. And moving on, right? Next, reading comprehension. I'll give you the answers, but I'm going to come to it only at the end if required, right? I'll give you the key. It is B, D, B, A, E, followed by D, B, B, C, and E. But I'll come back to this if required at the end. D, B, B, C, E. Right? So English section was not that difficult. Right? English section was not that difficult. And I guess out of 40, 30 or something, 30 plus could have been scored. I'm including RC, of course. right? You could have done it in about 20-22 minutes, including RC maybe 26-27 minutes, and a minimum score of 30 plus, right? Yeah. Gautam, 123, I didn't understand. 123 what? That's a good score, Shashwat. That's actually a very good score. I still did not get what you mean, Gautam. 1, 2, 3 में है. I still don't understand what you say. Acha, A, B, C, D. Acha, A, B, the answer key is given in A, B, C, D, E and the answers are in 1, 2, 3. Come on, this is 2, 4, 2, 1, 5. 4, 2, 2, 3, 5. I hope that makes it easy. I think this is what you are referring to. Chalo. Come on guys, moving on quickly to the next one then. Now I'm not going to, I usually go to reasoning, right? But this time I'm not going to go to reasoning. The second section I think is maths. I'm going to stick to maths. So 41 to 45. Vanchika, 32 to 40. Okay. 32, not bad. Just check the ones you did not get. I think everybody can get a better score. But 30 plus in about 25-27 minutes would be a good score for this section. Chalo, let's move on to the second one. Maths, 41 to 45. Any problems? 43 to 15 and all of them, Gautam? 43 to 15 and every single problem? 43 to 59, I didn't understand that. Chalo, 41 to 45, any problems, anybody? 43rd, okay. 43rd, 45th, okay. Okay, 43 and 45 seem to be the problem areas. Let's do that. Chalo. If the ratio of MP to SP to CP is 10:5, then find the ratio of discount percentage to profit and loss percentage. Okay. So MP is 10 and SP is 8. That means discount is 22 on 10. So I am getting a 20% discount. And if SP is 8 and CP is 5, then my profit is 3 and it is always calculated over CP. So this is equal to 60 percentage. So 20 is to 60. Answer should be 1 is to 3. Right? Answer should be 1 is to 3. 43rd ka. Simple. Discount is always with marked price as the base. And profit is always with cost price at the base. So that's it. This was, if you see, this was a very, very theory based question. If you understood theory here, then you will get it. What is 2? See, if marked price I take as 10, marked price minus sale price is your discount. MRP is 10. उस पे 2 रुपए का डिस्काउंट देता हूं तो 8 रुपए में बेचता हूं. So if my marked price is 10 and sale price is 8, then my discount is obviously the difference 2, right? Okay. Next, the 45th one. Let's take a look at the 45th one. The difference in the probability of selecting 1 blue ball and 2 blue balls is 8 by 49. And if the total balls are 50, then find the number of blue balls. Okay. Out of 50 balls, X blue balls and X upon 50 into X minus 1 upon 49. This is equal to 8 by 49. Do you think you will be able to solve it now? 45th mein. If there are, let us say, X blue balls. So 1 blue ball is X by 50. If both are blue balls, then X by 50, X minus 1 by 49, and the difference is 8 by 49. Now you should be able to solve this one. By the way, I'll give you the answers 41 onwards, the answers are D, D, A, C, and A. You get it? $45th one. Now 44th one. What is the 44th question? A shopkeeper increases MP of an article by 20% and again by 30%, and further allows a discount of 25%. Find the overall profit percentage. Okay? Huh? How can I find the profit percentage? Chalo, let's do. Supposing originally I take as 100. I increase the MP by 20%, so it becomes 120. Then I increase it again by 30%. So 30% is 36. Right? So this becomes 156. And I allow a discount of 25%. 25% is 1/4 of this. So 156 ka 1/4 is how much? 150 ka 75 and 78. 78 का आधा is 39. So 156 में से 39 निकालो तो you get 17, that is 117. So assuming that this was the cost, 117, so 17% profit हो गया. 17% profit. Did you get that? $44th Kavya? Okay. Chalo, so 41 to 45 is done. 46 to 50. 46 to 50. th and 50th one. Okay. 46th one is, in a company XYZ, the respective ratio between the total number of undergraduates and the total number of graduate employees is 13:23. Okay. The company has only 2 branches, one in Mumbai and one in Delhi. If the total number of undergraduate employees in Mumbai branch is 351, which is 30% of the total undergraduate employees. If this is 30% here, then 70% is how much? If 30% is represented by this number, then you will be able to find out 70%. And once you identify 70%, you know 100% of undergraduates. Once you know 100% of undergraduates, you will be able to find out the ratio between U and G is given. So total number of graduates you will be able to find out. And once you know the total number of graduates, that's your answer. Did you understand it? $46th one. Whoever was asking for $46th one, Gautam, did you get it? Did you understand the 46th problem? Gautam, I've given you the basic method of how to solve it. Of course, the calculations you will have to do, but it's just calculation intensive. Once you understand the basics, it's just calculation intensive. Other than IPM, it will not more than a minute per question. Namra, not more than a minute per question. So depending on how many questions are there, multiplied by the number of minutes. Gautam, got the 46th one? No response there. Okay, 47th. If the present population of a state is 27,500 and after 2 years it increases to 39,600, then what is the rate of increase per year? Okay, so rate of increase is, let us say, x. So this multiplied by x square is equal to 39,600. 0 को तो हटा दो, कोई मतलब नहीं है. So can I say x square is 396 divided by 275? 396 divided by 275. Now both of these are divisible by 11. So this is 11 threes are and 11 six are, 11 twos are and 11 fives are. So if this is 36 upon 25, x is equal to 6 upon 5. 6 upon 5 is increase of what? 20%. So 20% is your answer, Aditya. Simple, right? It looked tough. It's actually not. Okay. Then 48, 49th and 50th also. Okay. 48, 49 and 50. Let's do them. $48 says a merchant buys two items for 7,500. One item he sells at a profit of 16, other item at 14% loss. In the deal, he makes neither profit nor loss. Difference between selling price of both the items. Okay. I can do this by allegation. Right? One, he's selling at a profit of 116. One, he's selling at a loss of 14%. That is 86. And overall, there is no profit, no loss. So, the two items are actually in the ratio of 7:8. So 7,500 is 7:8. So total 15 is 7,500. So the difference between them of 1 is how much? I guess 500. I mean, once you simplify this, you'll get it. Sorry, you'll get a cost price. You'll get a split 7,500. You will get the cost price. Then apply the numbers and you will get the selling price. Did you get it? लंबा पड़ेगा but difficult नहीं है. It's only calculation intensive. 48th one. Right? Okay. 49th. A man sells an article at 5% profit. So if the cost price is originally 100, then the selling price is 105. If he had bought it at 5% less, that means if the cost price was 95 and he sold it for rupee 1 less, right? So let us now assume that all this is X because abhi rupees mein jana hai. So that means the new SP was 105X minus 1. He would have gained 10%. So can I say that 105X minus 1 is equal to 10% profit over 95X? You'll be able to solve this. Will you be able to solve this? It's only a matter of solving the equation now. Chalo, 50th. A certain sum is invested for 2 years in a scheme at 20% per annum compound interest, compounded annually. Same sum is also invested for the same period in scheme B at X% per annum simple interest. Interest earned from the scheme is twice that earned from scheme B. What is the value of A? In the first year, both of them will be giving you the same interest because the rate of interest is different. Okay. फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करो. लंबा कैलकुलेशन होगा बट अप्लाई तो फॉर्मूला ही करना है. कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट में द इंटरेस्ट इज अमाउंट माइनस प्रिंसिपल एंड सो दैट इज इक्वल टू P इंटू 1 प्लस R अपॉन 100 द होल रेज टू N माइनस P. एंड सेकेंड में इट इज सिंपली PNR अपॉन 100. सो PNR अपॉन 100, the interest earned from this is equal to 2 times this. That's it. P तो cancel ही हो जाएगा because the principal is same. बाकी simplification है. Got it? Will we be able to do this? 50th one. Okay. 51 to 55. Any issues? 51 to 55. The answers are okay. 51 to 55. Did you get the answer correct, Gautam? As long as you got the answer correctly, there's no problem. क्योंकि मेथड के मार्क्स नहीं होते, करेक्ट आंसर आना चाहिए. Whether you do it through the problem or option, best option. It's always good to do through options, Gautam. As long as you can do it in time, go by the options. So it says a farmer bought 2 cows for 18,500. He sold one at a loss of 20, other at a profit of 20. If the selling price of each cow is the same, then their cost prices is how much? This cannot be my cost price because total is not 18,500. Not my price. Not my price. Come on. कोई ऑप्शन का टोटल ही 18,500 नहीं है. आंसर तो होगा ही नहीं. Right, Aditya? None of the options is adding up to 18,500. See, always whenever I get any problem where two numbers have to be added, a number has to be split, before I do any calculation, I always check, do the numbers actually add up to the given figure or not? Many a times, they will give you out of 4 options, 2 options which don't even add up. So बाकी के 2 options में से मुझे करना है, और इस केस में तो none of the options actually added up. So we could have done it by method, but that would have wasted so much of our time. Right? This sum was purposely created like this so that the first, see, always remember, whenever they are asking you to split a number and give you options, first check whether the options add up to the given total or not. उसके बाद ही आगे बढ़ने का. 99% just the totaling itself will give you the answer. Right? Nothing needs to be done in this. Correct. Chalo. Next, 53rd. Okay. A bag contains 5 blue, 7 black, 3 brown. 3 balls are drawn at random. Probability that the ball contains the balls drawn contain balls of different colors. Okay. All 3 have to be different, right? Okay. Aditya, you want me to tell the method of first one? Okay. So the CP of the first one is X. CP of the second one is 18,500 minus X. The first one is sold at a loss of 20%. So 4 by 5 times X. Second is at a profit of 20%. So 5 times 18,500 minus X. And this selling price is the same. Equate this, you will get the answer. Got that, Aditya? Linear equations. Right. Okay, 53rd one. Total number of balls are 15. So, 1 blue, 1 black, and 1 brown. What is the probability that they contain balls of different colors? So, probability of blue is 5 by 15. Probability of black is equal to 7 by 14. Probability of brown is equal to 3 by 13. Right? So, if I simplify this, 5 and 3 with 15, 7 and 2. This gives me 1 upon 26. But 1 upon 26, is that my answer? 1 upon 26, is that my answer? I don't think so. Right? So, why is that not my answer? Because there are 3 balls. In what order are they selected? I don't know in what order are they selected. Right? So, it could be, the 3 balls could be selected in how many ways? So 3 into 2 into 1, they can be selected in 6 ways. So I have to multiply this by 6. So 3 by 13 becomes my right answer. Did you get that? 1 by 26 is one order, but the three different colors can be chosen in 6 different ways. So 1 by 26 multiplied by 6 gives you 3 by 13. Correct? 53rd one. Got the 53rd one, I hope. Now 54th and 55th. 54th one. A person started his journey in the morning. At 11 a.m. he covered 3/8 of his journey. And on the same day at 4:30 he covered 5/6 of the journey. Okay? So 3/8 and 5/6. What is the difference here? Right? The difference LCM is 24. So 6 4s are 24. So this is 20. 8 3s are. So this is 9. So can I say he covered 11 by 24th of the journey in 11 a.m. to 4:30. So that is 5.5 hours. So if 11 by 24 was covered in 5.5 hours, at 11 he has covered 3 by 8. 3 by 8 can be 9 by 24. So 9 by 24 will be covered in how much? And उतना time बैक में चले जाओ, 54th का आंसर मिल जाएगा. Do you get that? Did you get the answer? 53rd, Gautam is asking 5C1 into 7C1 into 3C1 upon 15C3. Do you think solving that, first of all, will be easy? And second, even after solving that, will you get the exact answer? Will that actually give you the answer? If you get the answer, well and good. The method I showed was a simple one. Right? Just the logical method. But if you know permutation combination formula, I can do it. No problems in that. Chalo, 54th, did everybody get? Did you get the 54th one? Okay. 55th. Moving on to the 55th one. Vessels of A and B contain mixture of milk and water in the ratio. So A contains in the ratio of 3:4, total 7. B contains in the ratio 3:2, that is 5. Okay. In what ratio should they be mixed to form a mixture in which milk to water is 6:5, right? So first इसमें milk to total is 3:7. Second, milk to total is 3:5, and final में 6:11. So alligation करो, आंसर आ जाएगा. 55th में simple alligation से आंसर आ जाएगा. So convert all the fractions with common denominator so that comparison becomes easy. Did you get it? Did you understand the method of the 55th one? Yes, take the LCM of 7, 5 and 11. तो न्यूमरेटर्स का मिल जाएगा. तो क्या होगा? इसको 15, 165. सो पहला नंबर 165 ले लो. इसको 21, 210 प्लस इसको 231 बना दो. एंड बीच वाले नंबर को 3210 के साथ किया. सो इन दोनों का डिफरेंस 35, दिस इज 45 एंड इन दोनों का डिफरेंस इज 21. 3 7s आर, 3 15s आर, 7:15. आंसर आ गया. राइट. सो नंबर एलसीएम ऑफ 7, नंबर एलसीएम को मल्टीप्लाई करके मत देखो. सी ऑल द 3 numbers 7, 11 and 5 आर प्राइम नंबर्स, राइट? सो 3 को 11 and 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करो, ये वाले 3 को 7 and 11 से मल्टीप्लाई करो, एंड ये वाले 6 को 7 and 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करो. 3, 7, 5 and 11 को पूरा मल्टीप्लाई करने की मेहनत मत करो. शॉर्टकट्स. करेक्ट. चलो, लास्ट 5 प्रॉब्लम्स देन. 56 to 60. 56 to 60 के अंदर यस 56 to 60 के अंदर अभी. Any problems? 56 to 60. 59th one. Okay. What else? Only the 59th one, guys. 58th also. Okay. 58 and 59. 57 also. Okay. 57, 58 and 59. Okay. Chalo, let's take a look at 57th. 1 year ago, the ratio between Mahesh and Suresh's salaries, right? Mahesh and Suresh's salaries 1 year ago was 3:5. The ratio of the individual salaries of last year and present year is 2:3 and 4:5. So 2:3 and 4:5. If I want to compare this, and if the total salaries for the present year is 43,000, then what is the present salary of Mahesh? So let us see. Numbers क्या क्या है मेरे पास? 2, 3, 4 and 5. So can I say the LCM here is 60? Can I say the LCM here is 60? So last year Mahesh and Suresh, right? 60 अगर मुझे reach करना है, what do I do? 3:5. Let's multiply this by 4. Right? Let's multiply this by 4. So this becomes 12:20. Are we together so far? Mahesh and Suresh का last year का salary was 12:20. Now, Mahesh का salary का ratio is 2:3. So 2 का 12. 2 6 are 12. तो 3 6 are 18. 12 and 18. उसी तरह, this is 4:5. 4 5s are 5 5s are 25. So can I say current salary is in the ratio of 18:25? So 18 plus 25 is 43. Total is 43,000. तो इसका salary होगा 18,000. इसका salary होगा 25,000. That's it. Right? Ratios में always LCM के साथ खेलने का. Ratios में हमेशा LCM के साथ कबड्डी खेलो. चुटकी में आंसर आ जाएगा. Convert everything into a simple ratio. That's it. When multiple ratios are given, first step always find out the LCM. Then everything becomes simple. You can compare all them if your LCM is known. Chalo. Next, 58th one. Right? 58th one. A sink contains exactly 12 liters of water. If the water is drained from the sink until it holds exactly 6 liters of water less than the quantity drained away, right? Quantity drained is X. So 12 में से X drain करोगे, so that is 6 liter less than the quantity drained away. That means 18 is 2X or X is equal to 9. That's it. कुछ भी नहीं है. You just need to create the equation for it. It's a verbal problem. Correct. It's more of a verbal problem. Word problem है ये. Calculation तो कुछ भी नहीं है. Understood this one? 58th. Okay. 59th one. 5 liters of water is added. Okay, water is always free of cost, unless mentioned water को तो मुफ्त का ही गिनने का. So 5 liters of water is added to a certain quantity of pure milk costing 3 रुपये per liter. किस जमाने का प्रॉब्लम है समझ में आ जाता है अगर लीटर दूध का भाव 3 रुपया था. चलो, if by selling the mixture at the same price as before, the profit of 20% is made. Okay, see, if 3 rupees is the cost of milk, right? And if my sale price is also 3 rupees, and here it is a profit of 20%. So 120% is 3 rupees, which means 100% is equal to how much? Right? If 120% is 3 rupees, then 100% is equal to how much? वो मुझे find करना है. That is तो pretty simple. Can I say it is nothing but 2.5? So, जब 3 रुपए का आप बेच रहे हो, 2.5 दूध है, तो 2.5 दूध, सो 1 लीटर 3 रुपए का है, 2.5 लीटर में कितना दूध होगा? आर यू गेटिंग दिस प्रॉब्लम? आप बोल रहे हो इसमें 3 दूध है, लेकिन एक्चुअली सिर्फ 2.5 दूध है, 0.5 तो पानी है. So out of 3, 2.5 is दूध. So out of 30, so if 2.5 and 0.5, so if 5 liter of water is added, that means 25 liter of दूध was added. That's it. Understood? 59th one, Pranav? Got it? Okay. 60th, nobody had a doubt with. So done with this. थोड़ा ट्रिकी था, बट स्टिल एटलीस्ट 10 to 12 क्वेश्चंस तो आ ही जाते इसमें. वी कुड हैव गॉट एटलीस्ट 10 to 12 क्वेश्चंस. डू यू अग्री? Okay. Now we come to the interesting portion. Right, now we come to reasoning. Reasoning में other than the 3 puzzles, was any of the other any of the other question problematic? Other than the puzzles, was anything problematic, or do you want me directly to jump to the puzzles? Should I directly jump to the 3 puzzles? Because that was the main problem area. I'll give you the solution, I'll give you the answers. Chalo, let's do it, let's not jump, let's do it one by one. So 61 to 65. First one क्या है? In each of the following paragraph has been given followed by question and 4 options. Read the para, answer the question, blah 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 blah. Okay. Which of the following completes the passage? In a survey of housewives, 2/3 admitted to being liar. However, the survey may underestimate the proportion of working people who are liars, because if out of 3 people, 2 people have said that I am a liar, the third person is saying I am not a liar. But if the number 2 is low, actually the number is 3, what does it mean? Aditya, 2/3 of the people admit that they are lying, right? But the actual number of liars is actually more than 2/3. So what does that mean? A liar in the survey did not claim that he was lying. Right? So first one. Got it? So a liar, an actual liar in the survey claimed he was not lying. That's why the number was underestimated. That's it. चलो, anyone, anything else? 61 to 65 के अंदर, in 61 to 65, 64th, okay? Let's take a look at that. 64th. Insurance company A is considering issuing a new policy to cover services required by young people who suffer from diseases that affect the young. Premiums for the policy must be low enough to attract customers. Therefore, company A is concerned that income from the policies would not be sufficient to pay for the claims that would be made. So which of the following strategies would be most likely to minimize A's losses on the policies? Right. How does an insurance policy work? I buy an insurance policy by paying the premium. If before the time is over, I have a problem and I claim, then I get the amount for which I'm insured. But if throughout the period I do not have any problem, then at the end I just have paid the premium, I will not get any return. Do you understand this basic funda? Pranav, ये फंडा समझ में आया? Now, insurance A, it wants to issue a new policy to young people, right? But when will this policy be profitable to the company? This policy will be profitable to the company if more people buy it, but they don't claim the insurance because there is no problem. Claim means what? Medical insurance क्या होता है? मैम इंश्योरेंस हर साल पे करूंगा प्रीमियम. If I have a medical problem, then I will claim the insurance. If I don't have any medical problem, then I just pay the premium. There is no claim. Company has to pay me money if I make a claim. Right? If I don't make a claim, company gets that money of premium as a profit. So for the company to be profitable, it needs customers who do not claim anything. So A is my answer. Now did you get it, Pranav? Right. So 61 to 65, that's it. 61 to 65, that's it. Now 66 onwards. 66 to 70. 66 to 70. And guys, if I'm not mistaken, I think these examples are there in the reasoning, verbal reasoning book, if I'm not mistaken. One of the exercises at the end of the book, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, 66 to 70. Seventieth one, okay? Some automobile drivers and passengers argue that people have the right to take risks as long as the people do not harm others as a result of taking the risk. As a result, they conclude that it should be each person's decision whether or not to wear a seatbelt. Which of the following, if true, weakens the conclusion drawn above? If others are not harmed, then I can do what I want. So I need not wear a seatbelt. To prove that this is wrong, you have to show that if you don't wear a seatbelt, I have a problem. Okay. See, the argument they are saying is, as long as my actions harm only me, it should be my choice. Hashtag my choice is what they're arguing. They say even if I die, it should be my choice whether I want to live or die. So argument D, rate of fatality, does not weaken their argument. Their argument is what? That as long as I'm not harming others, I should be allowed to do what I want. So D cannot be the argument. Now, B says automobile insurance rate for all automobile owners are higher because of the need to pay for increased injury or death not wearing seatbelt. If you don't wear a seatbelt and you die, I have to pay more insurance premium. So your action is actually harming me. Right? And that attacks the argument. The people who are against a seatbelt, their argument is if my actions don't harm you, I should be allowed to do whatever I want. B clearly proves you not wearing a seatbelt is actually a problem for me. And that is an attack to the argument. So B is definitely the answer. You have to attack the argument. The argument is I should be allowed to do what I want if I don't harm you. So how to attack this argument? By proving that you are harming me. Do you get that? Yes, see, a person, if you don't wear a seatbelt and you get injured, there is more claims on insurance. Premium rate for insurance goes up for everybody. So your choice of not wearing a seatbelt increases my insurance premium rate. So your actions are affecting me. Correct? See, if no, but your see the choice. What is the argument? See, the automobile drivers and passengers argue that people have the right to take a risk as long as people do not harm others. Your risk, if it harms others, then you should be regulated. They are saying if my risk does not harm others, why should I have a law? So I am proving that you not wearing a seat belt is actually harming me financially. And that is how I'm disproving your argument. The argument is, as long as my actions don't harm others, I should be allowed to do whatever I want. Yes. Now do you get it? Yes. All drivers. Correct. Rate of automobile fatality. Insurance rate for all the drivers go up. If you are claiming, it's not just your premium rate which goes up. Everybody's premium rate goes up. So your choice of not wearing a seatbelt is also bad for me financially. And this is actually this argument, I've used this argument years back. When people used to say, my life, if I want to take the risk, I should be allowed to take the risk. I used to give this exact argument. कि भाई तू तो मरेगा लेकिन मेरा इंश्योरेंस रेट ऊपर जाएगा तेरी गलती की वजह से. So I don't care whether you live or die, but I care about my insurance premium. So better wear a seat belt and a helmet. ठीक है, चलो. That's it. 66 to 70. 66 to 70. Now 71 to 75. 71 to 75. C, D, D, A. 71 to 75. (71st), okay. Which the statement supports which assertion? Okay. The cost of producing computers in Nepal is 9% less than the cost of producing computers in Bangladesh. Even after transportation fees and tariff charges are added, it is still cheap for the company to import computers from Nepal to Bangladesh than to produce computers in Bangladesh. Right? The cost of production is low, and even if you add transport charges and tariff charges, it is still lower than Bangladesh. So, which assertion? Let's simply take numbers. Let's assume that in Bangladesh, it costs 100 rupees. Nepal mein it is 9% lesser. So it costs only 91 rupees. So, jab tak transportation plus tariff is less than 9 rupees, Nepal is still better, yes or no? 91 में 9 रुपए से कम टैक्स ऐड करोगे तो भी 100 से ही कम रहेगा. So as long as the tariff import is less than 9%, it is still better. Easy. Okay. 72nd one. During the Second World War, 4,65,000 civilians died in the United Kingdom, and 5,07,000 members of the United Kingdom armed forces died overseas. On the basis of these figures, it can be concluded that it was not much more dangerous. Oh, maths, easy. 4 people died in A. 4 people died in B. Which is more dangerous? Aditya, if 4 people died in A and 4 people died in B, which is more dangerous? You think it is equally dangerous, but let's take it. 4 people out of 10 died in A. 4 people out of 100 died in B. Which is more dangerous? It depends on the base. Exactly. Just because the numbers are close, it does not mean they are equally dangerous. Right? It depends on total how many people were there. So the same logic is used in the 72nd one. Hope you got that. The same logic is used in the 72nd one. Did you get it? Okay. Chalo. 73 to 75. 73 to 75. Nope. Okay. Then we come to our first puzzle. How many of you were able to solve this one? Got 1. Pranav was able to solve it. Okay. Who else? It takes time. Urmi got it. Okay. Not sure if this is correct. Okay. Let me first give you the answers and then I'll show you how to solve it. So 76 onwards, my answers are compare your answers and now let me know. Good, Millie. Good. All correct. Yeah. See, if you got the puzzle, then obviously we'll get all the answers correctly. Okay. Chalo, guys. Do you want me to solve this? Very time consuming. Yeah. Do you want me to solve this? Yes? Okay. Chalo. Let's do it. So it says in an apartment building there are 8 companies, 8 employees in a 10-story building. 2 floors are vacant. Ground floor is first floor, 10th is top floor, 8 different companies. Okay. So whenever I need to arrange the companies, arrange in a particular order, I simply write down the number. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm not going to have enough space here. So I'm going to rewrite it. Okay. So I'm going to put 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, right? There are 10 here. Okay. Now, the one who works in Infi lives just above on the one who works in CSE. So, one who works in Infi is just above one who works in CSE. Both vacant floors are even. So, if it is vacant, it has to be an even number, but not on the second floor. So, vacant is either 4, 6, 8 or 10, right? Vacant, there are 2 vacant and they are out of 4, 6, 8 and 10. T does not live on the first floor. The one who works in CP lives on an odd numbered floor, right? The one who works in CP lives on an odd numbered floor, but below from O who works on HP. So O works in HP and wherever O is, below that CP is on an odd numbered floor. Now, there are 2 floors between the one who works in CP and the vacant floor. So CP 2 floors vacant or vacant 2 floors and CP, right? Chalo. Now, Q lives just above on one vacant floor. So, wherever I have a vacant, just above that, Q lives. That is also one of my conditions. Now, the one who works in CTS lives on the 7th floor. So, 7th floor mein, we have the person who is working for CTS. Now, the one vacant floor is just above from O, right? The one vacant floor is just above from O. So just above O, we have a vacant floor. That means O can be in either 3, 5, 7 or 9. O has to be in 3, 5, 7 or 9. Now, the one who works in HP lives on an odd number floor but below from 7th. So, either 5 or 3 or 1, right? HP is either on 5, 3 or 1. So, let's put that HP is on numbers 5, 3 or 1. Okay. R does not live on the second floor. So, R does not live on the second floor. There is one floor between T and N, which N lives on first or top floor. So, if N is on top floor, that is 10th floor, that means T should be living on 9, 8, 7th floor. Or if N is living on the first floor, then then T is living on the 4th floor, right? Now, T lives below O. T lives below O and on an odd numbered floor. So if T lives below O and he's on an odd numbered floor, so this cannot be my configuration. So T is on T is CTS. एक सेकंड, कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो रहा है यहाँ पे. There is one floor between T and N. Sorry, one floor between T and N. So this is 3. Sorry. This is 3 and this is 8. So ये नहीं है. T is definitely living on the third floor. Got this one wrong. T is definitely living on the third floor. So N is living on the first floor. Got this one wrong. Only one floor between them. Yeah. Sorry. Got this one wrong. Okay. So N and T. Okay. So T lives below O and on an odd number floor. चलो वो तो fit हो गया. M lives just above the floor on which the one who works in TCS who lives on above the vacant floor. So vacant के ऊपर TCS, vacant के ऊपर TCS and TCS के ऊपर भी क्या है? TCS के ऊपर M है. So M, TCS and vacant is one sequence. Right? Now, there is one floor between both the vacant floors. Okay. If there is one floor between both the vacant floors, something like this, chalo, done. P lives just above the vacant floor, but not below from the 8th floor. So P lives just above the vacant floor, but not below the 8th floor. So this definitely has to be P. That means this one is vacant and vacant के ऊपर कुछ ना कुछ है. So 8th one is vacant and 6th one is vacant. Right? There are two floors between the one who works in CTS and LG. CTS and LG के बीच में दो बंदे हैं. ठीक है? So far so good. And the one who works in LG lives just above from T. The one who works in LG is just above T. That means LG यहाँ पे आ गया. And two floors between CTS and LG, ये भी मेरा fit हो गया है. Now, vacant के just नीचे HP वाला है and that is O. Vacant के नीचे ये तो CTS है. So this is O works in HP. ये भी अपना fit हो गया है. Right? And what is left then? CP. ओके, वेकेंट फ्लोर एंड सीपी के बीच में दो है. वेकेंट एंड सीपी के बीच में दो होना चाहिए. नो. व्हाट एल्स कैन बी फिट इन गाइस? ओके, आर यहां पे नहीं है. सी ये वाला क्लू यूज कर लिया, ये वाला क्लू यूज कर लिया. ओके, इन्फी एंड एलएससी. इन्फी एंड सॉरी CSE. इन्फी एंड CSE को कहां पे डाल सकते हैं? इधर आई कैन पुट इन्फी CSE हियर और आई कैन पुट इन्फी CSE समवेयर हियर. ओके, व्हाट एल्स डू आई हैव? चलो, इतना तो फिट किया है. नाउ व्हाट एल्स कैन आई पुट? CP ऑन द थर्ड फ्लोर. चलो, लेट्स पुट CP ऑन द थर्ड फ्लोर. वेकेंट और CP के बीच में दो. राइट, वेकेंट एंड CP के बीच में दो, तो CP डेफिनेटली बिकम्स द थर्ड फ्लोर. चलो, वो भी अपना फिट हो जाता है. राइट, और क्या फिट होगा? सो इन्फी एंड दैट नीड्स टू बी फिट. वेकेंट O एंड HP फिट हो गया. ये वाला भी यूज कर लिया. M वाला कोई क्लू था. हाँ, M इज अबाउट TCS इज अबाउट वेकेंट. ओके, सो दिस इज TCS एंड दिस इज M. सो इफ दिस इज TCS एंड दिस इज M, देन द ओनली इन्फी एंड CSE वाले इन्फी एंड CSE यहां पे फिट हो जाएगा अपना. राइट, दैट्स इट. I think most of it is done. Most of this is done. Now did we get it? Now did everybody get it? अब तो थोड़ा आगे पीछे सेटिंग ही करना है. इतने में तो आंसर तो मोस्ट ऑफ कर ही सकते हैं अपने. Righto. Now that a basic idea of how to do it I have given, ये पे तो कचरा है because I don't have a good paper to write on here. But I want you to try this puzzle once again. Exam में इतना tough तो नहीं ही आएगा, but supposing आ गया, तो now you know how to do it. So try this puzzle once again on a clear sheet of paper, and now you will be able to quickly get it, at least faster than before. Are we together? Okay. So we have seen the set, we have seen the questions. Moving ahead with the next one. So next, 81 to 85 should be simple. Syllogisms. 81 onwards, 81 to 85. I think this is not that difficult. 81 to 85. 84th one, okay. Eighty-fourth one. Some W R X, some W R X, some Y R X, all X and Y are Z, some Y are A. Okay, this is one possible representation of what the data is given as, right? अब मुझे करना क्या है? Some A can be W, right? So if I draw A touching W, so it is possible that A can be W, right? So some A can be W दिया है. So I can draw a diagram proving this correct. Some A are not Z. Some A are not Z. If I put all the A inside, then I can prove it wrong. So second does not necessarily follow. No W is A. Using this diagram, I can disprove it. So 2 and 3, both of them do not follow. So C is my answer. Millie, right? The trick here is can be. You have to make this possibility. Did you get that? Got that, Millie? Okay. 83rd one mein. What does 83rd one say? Okay. 83rd. No J is K. Some K are L. I can draw L like this. All L are M. This is one possibility. Okay. Now, some K are J. If no K is J, how can some K be J? Some L are not J. Well, I can actually, can I say the second one? Some L are not J. Whichever L is K is definitely not J. So second one to ठीक है. Some M are not J. Whichever L, M, K. So 2 and 3. So technically तो C आंसर हो सकता है ना. Some K are L. All L are M. So some L are not J is correct. Some M are not J is also correct. सो 2 and 3, तो 83 का तो सी होना चाहिए, ये गड़बड़ छे। 83 का तो सी होना चाहिए, करेक्ट। 83 में आई गेस करेक्शन होना चाहिए सी, एंड 85th चलो देख लेते हैं, टेक अ लुक एट 85th वन। सम ई आर एफ, सम एफ आर जी, नो जी इज एच, ऑल ई आर आई, okay, some f are h, not necessary, some f can be h, correct, all e can be h, can be, both of these are can be, correct. So first does not follow, so a, yeah, a is the answer in 85th, a is definitely the answer in 85th. Got that one? Right. Okay. 86 to 87. I guess these are simple ones. 86 to 90. 86 to 90. यश 83rd में आई डोंट नो, 83rd में लेट्स सी, 83rd में नो जे इज के, सम के आर एल, ऑल एल आर एम, सम के आर जे तो गलत है, सम एल आर नॉट जे सही है। ओ सॉरी, सी से डज नॉट फॉलो, ओ हो, ए ही आंसर, करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट, आई डिड नॉट रीड द आंसर प्रॉपरली। या 2 and 3 डज नॉट फॉलो है यहाँ पे, only 2 and 3 follows होना चाहिए ना, so none of these, yeah, correct, yes, got it. Aditya, 83rd is definitely A. We read the answer incorrectly, it says does not follow, but actually only 2 and 3 follows. Yes, thanks for that. Yeah, गलती पकड़ी हमने, I made the same mistake, reading the option में गलती कर दी मैंने, यश, thank you. Yeah, none of these means none of the given options are correct. None follows means all the conclusions are wrong. None of these means there is a combination which is not given as an option. Right? Chalo, 86 to 90. I think 86 to 90 was pretty straightforward. Okay. 91 to 90th one, okay. Which of the following is true? Okay, first of all 90th solve करने के लिए we have to go with some data. Okay, each of the 6 family members A, B, C, D, E, F are of different ages. C is older than only A and E. D is younger than only B. So B is the eldest, D is the second. Okay, E is not the youngest. So if E is not the youngest, that means A is the youngest. So बीच में कौन आया? A, B, C, D, E. So बीच में F आ गया, ठीक है? The one who is the third oldest age is 52 and B's age is 62. Then 90th. Which of the following is true? D's age is definitely less than 60. No, 61 भी तो हो सकता है. F is oldest. No. Only 2 people older than C. No, 3. There is a possibility that E's age is 55, नहीं E 52 से कम है. None of them is true. None of them is true, right? F has to be in between. F has to be in between. Because D से बड़ा एक ही है, C से दो ही छोटे हैं. So F definitely has to be there. Aditya, I don't need any data regarding F. See, C is older than only 2. So C के बाद सिर्फ 2. And D is younger than only B. So B is the eldest, D is the second. That means F has to be here, na? We don't have a choice. The given data is enough to tell me F's position. Yeah, 89th one, Yash. Which of the following could possibly be the age of D? See, D का age 61 से लेके 53 तक कुछ भी हो सकता है. 61 से लेके 53 के बीच में कुछ भी हो सकता है. 89th. So 89th, 55 उस रेंज के अंदर आ गया. D का एज 62 एंड 52 के बीच में होना चाहिए ना. So ऑप्शंस में से सिर्फ 55 ही सही है. Yash, got that? Right. Chalo. Now the last two puzzles. 7 students, favorite subjects, library on different days, like different colors. Right? How do we do it? So different days of the week. They start from Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Days of the week. N, who likes violet, goes to the library 4th day. So N, he likes violet and 4th day is Thursday. His subject is neither Hindi nor biology. 2 students go to the library on the days between the days on which N and R go. So R is either a Monday or R goes on Sunday. Right? R either goes on Monday or R goes on Sunday. And neither of them goes to the library first day of the week. So R is not on the first day of the week, which means R definitely goes on Sunday. There is one student who goes to the library between M and O. So between M and O, there is one student, but O does not go on the first or the third day, right? O does not go here, O does not go here. If O goes here, तो एक दिन छोड़ के M यहाँ पे होना चाहिए, but यहाँ पे तो M है, so O does not go here, right? So if M goes on Friday or Saturday, Saturday को अगर O डालता हूँ तो M फिट नहीं होगा. That means Friday को ही O जा सकता है, and one between O and M. So M definitely has to be on Wednesday. Are we together so far? यहां तक समझ में आया? Did we get it so far? Okay. Now O likes green and his favorite subject is Hindi. Okay. The one whose favorite subject is math goes on the last day of the week. So favorite subject math last day is definitely R. And likes the black color. तो color भी fit हो गया इसका black. P does not go to the library on the day either immediately before or immediately after the day on which M goes. तो P यहाँ पे नहीं जाता, ना यहाँ पे जाता है, ना उसके बाद जाता है. That means P either goes on the first day or P goes on Saturday. Right? And on which M, who doesn't like yellow or red or white. So M does not like yellow or red or white. Now S goes to the library immediately after O. So S goes to the library immediately after O, which means S goes on Saturday. यानी कि automatically मेरा confirm हो गया कि P goes on Monday. And if P goes on Monday और बाकी के सारे दिन fit हैं, The only person left was Q. So Q goes on Tuesday. चलो ये भी पक्का हो गया. Now S goes to library immediately after O and he likes red color. So S, he likes red color. वो भी fit हो गया. Q does not like yellow and his favorite subject is chemistry. Q का subject fit हो गया, chemistry है. M's favorite subject is neither physics nor science. M का subject ना physics है ना science है. ठीक है. The one whose favorite subject is English goes to the library immediately after the person, after the day when the student whose favorite subject is Hindi goes. तो हिंदी वाले के अगले दिन अंग्रेजी वाला जाता है. That means this person is English. Correct? Now, what are we left with? Q does not like yellow. Q does not like yellow. So M या P में से कोई एक yellow है, लेकिन M भी yellow पसंद नहीं करता. So definitely P likes yellow color. Right? And what other colors are left? Red हो गया, white. Now M does not like white. So Q का color डाल दो white. So the only color left for M is orange. वो भी यहां पे फिट कर दो. That's it. Now M does not like even the subjects of physics and science. So the only subject left for him possibly is biology. So except for the subjects of P and N, हमको सबका सब्जेक्ट एंड सबका कलर तो मिल ही गया है एंड डेट्स भी मिल गए हैं. And once you get this sequence, solving it is simple. Did everybody get this one? Got this one? So the answers 91 to 95. Right? These are the answers. यश इस लेवल के पजल्स में तो कुछ है नहीं, बट लेट्स सी नेक्स्ट वीक इफ रिक्वायर्ड विल डू वन पजल्स. सिंपल वाले एग्जाम में तो सिंपल वाले ही आते हैं. टुडे दिस पेपर हैड टिपिकल पजल्स. लेट्स सी. राइट, गॉट दीज 5. सी एक बार मेथड समझा दिया, उसके बाद वापस ट्राई करोगे तो इजी हो जाता है. पहली बार देखने में लंबा पड़ता है, बट वंस यू अंडरस्टैंड द मेथड step by step, it's easy. Number, absolutely. Even after the discussion is done, there is no harm in doing the paper. But you should use less time. You should definitely go with less time. Okay. I think the last puzzle was definitely an easy one. I'll give you the key. And then if you want, I will solve it. But I think the last puzzle was definitely an easy one. 96 onwards. Right? I think this one was easy. Everybody should be able to get this. Right. So this reasoning section was not a very scoring section, right? Reasoning was not a very scoring section, but still you could have got, I guess, about 17 to 20. You could have got about 17 to 20. So a score of 85, even in a tough paper like this, a score of 85 out of 150 is achievable, right? 17 to 20 out of 40 in reasoning, and overall about 85 out of 150. 140, sorry, yeah, 140. 77. Okay. So guys, lot of guys have already dropped out. So we are mostly done. I'll be sending you the answer key by end of day. And tomorrow we are meeting at 11:30 for GK. Patsar is back. So tomorrow 11:30 GK. I'll be sending you the schedule. I'll also be sending you the answer key. I was planning to discuss the RCs which were done left before, but now we don't have time much and most of the guys have left. So if possible, I'll try to just record the explanation and put it up on YouTube and send you the link so that you can go through it. If there are any questions, you can hang around. Else, we meet tomorrow for legal and GK. For those who have legal aptitude, we'll be meeting in the afternoon. Legal, I think already I've sent the schedule. GK, I'll send a schedule by end of day. So we are done for the day. You may exit the session. Have a good day and stay safe. Monday ko Dhuleti che, and Dhuleti is a holy day.